Hey everyone, let's answer this problem from class, right? Where we're going to take the batting average data and approximate its standard deviation, okay? So what I did was I downloaded the data from Fangraphs. Here's all 133 of them. And I sorted them into data classes for 50 points, right? 50-point width. And these were the frequencies, okay? You can go ahead and verify yourself, but you can trust me. Then I went ahead and took the midpoint of each of the data classes. Just look for a sec to verify that that's in fact what happened. Okay, frequency stays the same. Also, I used Minitab. I went to stat, basic statistics, display descriptive statistics for average, and I displayed the mean and standard deviation, right? So that's how we got those numbers. Ignore this number to the side. That's a little calculation error. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the calculator to find what we're looking for, right? To approximate the standard deviation, right? So we'll store this in, so I'm going to try C10. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to give us a problem. Let's just do C9. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're multiplying, let me just start this from the beginning here. Remember, the way that we do this is we we're finding the difference between each entry and the midpoint, but then we're weighting it by its frequency. So we're going to do frequency, or I guess you could just do freq. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Right, select that. And then we're going to do times, parentheses, and then we're going to do midpoints, select that guy, minus, and then we're going to just select the mean. Well, I guess we know the mean. I'm just going to write the mean here. 262. And we're going to square it. Okay? So let's see what that gives us when we do that. Okay? So that's the sum. This in each case is the square, the weighted square of the difference of the mean, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add these guys up. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to say, all right, let's add, we're going to store this in C11. We are going to do the sum of this new column right here, the C9 column, okay? And then we're going to divide by 133 because that's the population, because we have the population here. And then actually what we're going to do is take the square root. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We do square root of this guy. And we get this for an answer. Right here. Okay, so that's the standard deviation, about 30 points, right? Now, keep in mind, this is an approximation of the standard deviation. So I'll say this is the approx. All right, now notice that it's not accurate, right? It's not precise, right? The correct answer is 25 points, not 30 points. But it's relatively close, right? So it's not the worst approximation in the world. Okay.